Alright, back for another league. I had lots of fun in the last one. I think I'm just gonna run it through until I no longer make my money back. Playing against Kess, Descendant Mage. There's a deck on the rise. And Snapcaster effect every turn. I'm not sure if it's still bugged or not. Used to be the case that you could activate Kess's ability and cast spells from your graveyard on your opponent's turn, not just your turn. So I can let you guys look at that instead of doing what I was doing. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's still bugged or not. I guess we'll find out. I don't think I've ever played against the deck. I'll be keeping track of it though. I don't think there's any creatures in it, so Fatal Push, go for the throw. Looks like I'm wrong. Can't decide if I want a Fatal Push or go for the throat here. I'm just gonna do the more mana efficient play. Hope he doesn't have obnoxiously large creatures in the deck that Fatal Push doesn't kill. Not really even close to the point where we want to be retracing Raven's Crime. I guess there's a few creatures. There's the 1/1 artifact creature with flying, draws a card, Death Touch. Can't remember what it's called. It's a good card. Maybe a few oddball creatures. I'm sure there's a Snapcaster Mage in there, but Dark Confidant is the one that's most susceptible to removal. We were lucky to see that on turn 2. I imagine oftentimes these cards in our hand are going to be dead. Kess doesn't really get played early, I would imagine. It's more of a card you play after you've semi-locked up the game. Try and tutor here. Oh wow. Okay. There's no Cavernous Souls in this deck. This might be a mistake. I think we just get Cabal Coffers. Although we are kind of short on gas right now. So maybe we want to get something like the 5-mana tutor with flashback. Wherever it is. I don't know what it's called. Oh, decisions. I'm just gonna get Cabal Coffers and bank on the fact that we're gonna draw some greedy cards from our deck. I think we already have Ambition's Cost. Assuming that resolves, be in fine shape. Perfect. We can clear the way in terms of counter spells and then try and resolve our Ambition's Cost. Yeah, Cryptic. Okay. Sure. Oh, and this is the card I was referring to, so that's an excellent draw. It's an argument for Raven's Criming him, but I still don't think we're quite there yet. Go nuts. So we can't take him off any colors currently. I think this is the land that we want to cut him off. Take him off double black or double red. We take him off double black. Oh my. We are gonna go for, okay, we're not, yeah. We're gonna sinkhole this. And then we'll just go for increasing ambition now. Yeah, and the reason we didn't produce mana with Cabal Coffers ahead of time is because we're gonna be able to, had he flooded mana, we'd be able to move into the next phase. See what he wants here. Force a will or something maybe. We don't really have any fetch lands in the deck even. Maybe I should have just Fatal Pushed the Dark Confidant. I was just thinking that we had the 2 mana available then, and we may not have had the additional mana available later on. But it's going to be hard for Fatal Push to kill Cass. We give him the double black Planeswalker right after cutting him off a double black. It's also just the weakest card, in my opinion, in the pile. Yeah, we're gonna try and grind him out here. Can't stupor. We could him to Torak. There's got to be an even grindier card in here than that, though. We can do better than a 2 for 1. Maybe not. Could get a Planeswalker of our own. I'm probably just gonna get him to Torak. Where is it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. Just could get Force Spiked or something. Nope. No, we kind of got rid of 2 useless cards, but oh well. Oh, you can't name a Planeswalker. You're just gonna cast and then Thought Scour or something. Yeah, it looks like that's what's happening. No, yeah, I didn't see that. That's even better. Bottom, that's good. See what he drew. Alright. I think we just take Liliana. Even though he still can't cast it. Maybe not. And even if he did, we can hit it with some hasty damage. Just gonna take it anyway. This card is amazing. This card is just straight fire. Gassy. So skeletal scrying is probably the greediest choice. I don't know how badly we want to kill Kess right now. Just want to get more grindy cards here. I'm trying to decide what that would be. Can't really deal with Karn. Probably get a Karn. And just a draw 3 is kind of boring. Oh, we could smallpox him right now. Discard this Fatal Push. That's probably good. Just gonna get Skeletal Scrying. We can Murder's Cut. Kess. Wait, what? Oh. I thought our increasing ambition was still in the graveyard, but it was just the ambition's cost, the draw 3. I was excited. Alright. Oh, I don't know how long I was considering him taking him off double black when we had Urborg in play, but obviously that was silly. Yeah, there goes Skeletal Scrying. We still have our Karn though. And the best he can do about Skithiryx is the recoil. What's the best we can do here? You would Jukabog him. You can play Kess next turn. Wow. Maybe we can still... we can't. Just do Karn. I expect it to get recoiled, but that's fine. Maybe we want to exile something because of that. Nah, we'll let him bounce. It's fine. We'll let him recoil Karn if that's what he wants, and we can discard Fatal Push. Opponent's living off the top of his deck. Alright, well, we knew he drew a non-land. Hopefully it's not a counterspell. Find out soon enough here. He could have discard spells, so I'm not holding on to this card. I'm gonna try and jam it. Well, he's thinking about doing something, which implies to me that it's not a counter spell if he has something that, you know, is castable. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize he could cast Kess. He didn't draw a land even, did he? Okay. Now I think we can finally Ravens crime him. See what he got. Oh. Yeah, we'll just play it out naked. It's fine. I love this combination. Alright, see you guys in the next one. That was pretty awesome if you ask me. Lots of dirt. Back here for game 2. Playing against the old boring Timon and Crom Wombo combo. We managed to beat them last time, largely due to them stumbling on lands. We'll see how this goes. We have ample removal, in theory. I don't know what they take here. Smallpox will be telling of their land situation. Like if they take smallpox, I'm likely to waste land, the bad lands. If they take something else, I'm less likely to do that. Mindstone. Kind of makes sense. Still gonna smallpox him next turn. Well, maybe not. We'll see how it goes. If they try and play one of their creatures that lets them look at our hand. Yeah. It's not ideal. It's that land though. Let's see what they got. This can even take lands. Which is why this card is pretty good. Oh wow, look at these 2 dead cards. Hopefully the third one's not. Oh, 3 dead cards. Alright. Looks like we're gonna be able to dick these guys on lands too. And this guy, similar to our last Timon and Crom opponent. Alright, he was sandbagging that. But that's okay. You still get him with the smallpox. Oh, disaster. Also similar to our last opponent, they have the Bitter Blossom just in time. Although this time there wasn't anything I could do about it. I don't know what to do. Just gonna wait a turn. Get some minor additional value from the smallpox. Ooh. Let's just smallpox. this jit's gonna really... This combination of cards is really gonna do us in. Okay, so he's got a counterspell now. Right? We don't really have a choice. Ah, that's rough. Maybe after we saw the Bitter Blossom, we should have given up on the mana denial plan. Give me a fucking break here. I feel like this is also what happened last time, where they just drew out of it. Like, how many lands in a row has he drawn? Last time we had our opponent down to 1 land. So if we draw land, we'll Toxic Deluge. Otherwise, we're gonna have to probably dismember Timna. Alright. We do want to cast Toxic Deluge, right? I think so. Can't regenerate through -1/-1 counters either. We're drawing some lands as well, so that's good. I'm officially off the denying them mana plan though. Wow. If he's smart, he'll attack here before showing us whether or not he has a land. If you drew another land, okay. I'm not going to kill the fairy. Because now we can cast either Crom or Timna. We know that he only really has 1 card in hand. One of them is a dead card. Pyro Blast or something. Looks like Crom. So if we play our commander and block the fairy, it's going to get killed from the -1/-1 counters. And in fact, there'll still be a counter left over on the Jit, the GT. We're just in a bad spot no matter what we do here, I think. Like I said, we can't. Yeah, we have to cast it now, I think, unfortunately. Otherwise, the counters are just going to keep increasing. Lightning bolt. Yeah. Now you can play Timna. Yeah. Alright. I want to concede. Theoretically, we shouldn't. Theoretically. Down to 10. We have no we can't even deal regular damage though. And these fairies will definitely kill us well before the Bitter Blossom kills him. Maybe I should be playing around Mana Leak or something. We can't. I don't think there's a card in our deck that gets rid of Jitte. Aside from Karn. All His Dust doesn't even do it. All His Dust might be a way for us to get out of this. Oblivion Stone. Oblivion Stone would do it. Commander's just dead in so many different ways. I think Chainer's Edict is better saved for after whatever miracle card we draw that gets us out of this. We might have to cast our commander. That's 10, isn't it? Plus 10, plus 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. He's got lethal. If we don't cast our commander, I think it's just All His Dust. If we had 8 mana, Oblivion Stone would be an out as well, but I think right now it's just All His Dust. Yeah. All His Dust would be quite good. Might give us a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think he can cast Crom and just kill me anyway. Could have went down with Chandra, cast Crom, down with Chandra on Skithiryx, or he could have bounced Skithiryx with Jace. Well, I guess not now, but yeah, he could have killed Skithiryx and cast Crom and attacked me to death. I'm pretty sure. So now I'm just out of range. Opponent is leaving some blue mana up. But anyway, it's 1 in 82 right now anyway. Yeah, see you guys in the next one. Alright, we're back against Sidisi. Looks like they mulliganed. We're gonna have to keep, I think. It's not a great hand. We have the Ancient Tomb though. This game could easily turn into a race. We're not. This could be rough though, because they can interact with us via removal, and we can't really interact with what they're doing. You just have to hope that we're a bit faster. I'm gonna hold on the blackmail. Wait till he has a bit fewer cards in hand. Otherwise he might just show me a bunch of lands or something. So I can play the Chalice for 1, or I can wait a turn and then play it for 2. Yeah, kind of got punished for not playing the blackmail earlier. I'm just going to do it now. And plan on chalicing for 2 next turn. Well, rip. Karn might be able to bail us out if we can get there. There goes Ancient Craving. There's another reason for me wanting to cast Blackmail. Well, initially, because we only had 2 real cards in our hand, the idea is just to get rid of them, because he likely has a lot of discard as well. Small packs is probably pretty bad. We can cast Karn next turn. That's kind of crazy. That should be good. See how it goes. I think we'll go down. Try and slow him down a bit before we go back up with Karn. Assuming that works. Could just get discarded here or something. We know he has one land in hand anyway, right? The Verdant Catacombs. Should probably add some fetches to this deck, just to fill up our graveyard for Skeletal Scrying and Murderous Cut. Yeah, the person that did reasonably well with this deck, it was almost certainly not optimized. Not having Fatal Push or Toxic Deluge in a deck in this format is just unacceptable. The Pox card that he had referenced each player. I assume it was a multiplayer thing because of that. Alright, opponent's just doing stone nothing. Interesting choice. We know he still has a land in hand, but we want to keep him off of Sidisi. Whatever he's doing, whatever card he has in hand, it requires a lot of mana, so we'll get an idea of what he has going on here next turn with our Thoughtseize. We'll probably Smallpox as well. Might go score to that. Okay, that's got to be good. Deathcloud for 4. That's got to be game. No, unless he has a Hero's Downfall. If he had a Hero's Downfall, though, he should have cast it. And we want to play the Ghost Quarter. Well, we're discarding our hand anyway, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're discarding our hand anyway. Yeah. Oh, we need another black mana. Okay, cancel. Alright. We're gonna keep Ancient Tomb anyway, right? I'm sorry this is taking me so long. We want to keep a black source. Yeah. We want to keep a black source. So we're gonna sacrifice all but a swamp here anyway. This might get the concession. I would probably concede. If he has a Hero's Downfall, he should have cast it before. Looks like he conceded though. Yep. Alright. Man, these are just some one-sided games. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, we're back again. Game 4. Man, these games are firing off quick. There's 94 people, and I think this is the healthiest that the 1v1 Commander has ever been. Maybe when it first got launched, it was better, but back in my day, there was like 40 people. You have to wait 10 minutes for a game. Anyway, I'm gonna keep this hand. It's a bit greedy. Up against Hazret, which is not a deck I've ever seen. Languish is likely to be good against both Hazret and the cards that accompany Hazret, such as this card. What are we doing here? Nothing. I like it. We'll just kind of ramp up into Languish. Hope that's good enough. Looks like it very well could be good enough. Looks like the standard deck so far. Standard All-Star, Kiri Zev, Hazret the Fervent. What is this? I have to read cards now. Wait, what? Where is it? What? Where is that? Where did that card go? Oh, Jesus Christ. I was looking around, I was like, it's not in the graveyard, it's not on his battlefield. What happened? Target opponent gains control and puts a charge counter on it. Alright. I kind of want to cast Stupor. The risk with that is that we're going to get hit in the face with Hazret if we do that. Very likely. This just feels like kind of a weak Languish right now. And then, yeah, we could end up getting it in the face with Hazret anyway, post Languish, so we'll get rid of his 2 cards. They were both pretty bad. I think we can play Lake of the Dead. I keep expecting this to come in tapped. It's so weird. Guess we could still cash Languish. Whatever. Here comes Hazy. And then here comes Languish. Thank God that we have Languish. Actually, that was pretty lucky. So... oh, is this thing just gonna kill us like super fast? Does it get a counter on my turn? I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. What can we do about this? It's gonna deal 6. don't think we can remove it. Removing a counter from it seems pointless. Oh man, that's rough. Oblivion Stone. What are our outs here? Even if we draw Oblivion Stone, we're going to lose to Mishra's Factory. He's one more land away from casting Hazoret. Man, I felt like we were in decent shape here. This card's just really added up. So I don't even know what we're hoping for. Maybe if we draw the equipment, we can one-shot him. Four, five, six. We can remove 2 counters. That's just not a path to victory. Speaking of not being a path to victory, we are dead. That's pretty unfortunate. I'm just thinking like we could Dust Bowl Mishra's Factory. That doesn't really get us anywhere. I'll look at the deck list quick, but I'm almost certain there's no way to deal with an artifact like that, short of Karn or Oblivion Stone. Yep. That's it. That sucks, man. Felt like we were pretty well off that game. Hazoret just got us. Maybe that's the new hotness. It's either this is certainly a more resilient deck than the Edgar deck is. Doesn't fold the board wipes as neatly as we just saw. Anyway, see you guys, and then I'm gonna play it out. I'll play it out, see what happens. It's like a vampire hex mage. I'm just trying to think of things in my color that would even get me out of this, even if they're not on my deck. Yeah, alright. Back again for the 5th and final game. Much like our last game, our last league is against Edgar again. We have a slow hand. We're on the draw. I just don't think we can reasonably hope for a lot better than this. Hopefully Read the Bones gets us into a sweeper or something. I don't even know if I want to play tap land turn 1. I think I have to. But there's an argument for cycling the Baron War in an effort to look for a sweeper and getting closer to being able to cast Murderous Cut. As it stands, I'm just going to play tap. Baron War tapped on my first turn. Let's hope that we aren't dead. Sand is real slow though. That's probably the worst first turn. Still gonna play a tap line even though we can dismember something. We'll dismember something next turn and pay 1 less life to do it. So it kind of works out the same. Oh, I thought this was a different 1 drop. Gains intimidated. Oh fuck, sorry. I don't know what we're gonna kill. This deck is just so fast. We'll let him attack here. So I do want to kill the 2/2. Maybe we should just kill this. Alright, so we're gonna get drained for 2 as well. And then we have to cast. Can you not? We have to cast Read the Bones to try and find a sweeper. Spot removal is not going to cut it. That's certainly not going to cut it. Just gotta hope that we're not basically dead. That was lucky to find the damnation, though. Alright, he could know that 4 is a key turn in terms of board wipes, so he could have been sandbagging cards in his hand there. He chose not to cast. Would have been wise. Guess we'll find out. That seems like something you would want to cast. So we can't persecute and hold up murderous cut. I guess we can. Is that what we want to do? I don't know what's in his hand. A removal spell of some kind, I imagine. What else? What other options here? We can tutor for another board wipe. I don't want to get hit in the face by Edgar Markov here. Just gonna pass, I think. Murderous Cut, Hero's Downfall. So what, at 10 mana? This is 10 mana. If we have 4 life, this is a one-shot. Well, he's got to cast Edgar here, right? I don't know what he's thinking about. Whatever card he's had in his hand, he's had it in his hand for a while. Although maybe it was just a land the whole time. I don't think he's missed a land drop. But in that case, what's he thinking about? Like, yeah, I probably have a removal spell for your Edgar, but that's not going to change. Oh, this is the living weapon one. Maybe should have cast this one. Last turn. Doesn't have flying though. Oh my god. I close Facebook, I get messages on Steam. Hope it's not bothering you guys. Yeah. Probably should have cast this last turn. I didn't realize it was the living weapon one. I gotta cut that other one. I didn't do it for this league. It's almost certainly not good enough. This one though. This one I can dig. I feel like he should have cast Edgar last turn. Getting a little bit greedy maybe. Certainly if he doesn't cast now, I don't know what he's doing. Unfortunately, Murderous Cut is our only 1 mana spell that can deal with Edgar. Otherwise, I might cast Increasing Ambition, you know, just to do something on our next turn, because right now we're not doing a lot, because we have to hold up Murderous Cut. I guess I can play the Commander. We can win. If we draw Swamp, we can win. Maybe that's something he's considering. That doesn't have flying, so I don't think there's anything he can do about it. Maybe if he drew a flyer, he's considering, should I play the flyer? Or should I do Edgar Markov things? But I do in fact need to draw a Swamp. I guess he could have removal spell in hand as well. So if he drew a removal spell, he's thinking, you know, should I hold it up and try and kill his commander, or should I cast Edgar and try and win the game? To me, the answer is obvious, but yeah, here he comes. I don't think there's any way for us to get back Damnation, but we'll put the fear into him. I win? Question mark. Snuff Out. Snuff Out is non-black creature, though, I think. Oh, we're committed now. Alright. So we got another 3-2. I'm pretty happy with the deck so far. I don't think it's the most competitive choice, but I'm having fun with it. I'll probably play another league if you guys are still interested. Anyway,